Wednesday's episode of The Young and the Restless delivers a tense and emotionally charged hour centered on Sharon, whose intuition and calm demeanor are put to the ultimate test when the truth about Matt, the man who has been circling her life for weeks, finally comes to light. The storyline interweaves emotional confrontation, quiet detective work, and a shock that leaves Genoa City questioning who can be trusted anymore. The episode opens at Crimson Lights, where Sharon starts her morning as usual, but there's a nervous energy about her. She's rereading the financial reports Chance shared with her the day before. The transactions are suspicious. Small amounts spread through multiple accounts, all linking back to a consulting firm with a name that seems familiar. When she checks the company registration, her eyes widen. The company is partially owned by Matt Collins, the same charming newcomer who recently entered her life under the pretext of opening a wellness center. At first, Sharon wants to believe there's some mistake, but her gut tells her otherwise. As she sets down her coffee cup, Nick arrives, noticing her unease. Sharon hesitates but finally tells him what she's found. Nick warns her not to jump to conclusions, reminding her that people can have complicated pasts, but Sharon can't shake the feeling that Matt has been using her for access to something. She decides to confront him directly, determined to find out who he really is. Meanwhile, at Newman Enterprises, Victor is in a quiet meeting with Michael Baldwin, who has also dug into Matt's background. What they find is deeply unsettling. Matt isn't who he claims to be. His real name is Matthew Harris, a man once connected to Ashlyn Locke's former company through shady business deals years ago. Worse, he's believed to have ties to an information broker who once targeted Newman Media. Victor's expression hardens as he realizes that Sharon might be in danger. He immediately calls Nick, but by the time Nick checks his phone, Sharon is already gone, on her way to see Matt. The next act of the episode builds toward the much-anticipated showdown. Sharon arrives at Matt's sleek new office downtown. He greets her warmly, pretending not to sense the storm beneath her calm expression. She sits down and starts asking seemingly innocent questions about his company, his investors, and his plans for the future. His answers come smoothly at first, but when she asks, "Why are some of your financial transfers going through an old Newman account?" his smile falters. The room falls silent. Matt tries to talk his way out of it, claiming it's just a business misunderstanding, that one of his silent partners used an old contact by mistake. But Sharon doesn't buy it. Her voice grows sharper, more controlled. "I've been down this road before," she says. "People who lie about who they are always tell themselves it's for the right reason. But it never is." Her words hit hard, recalling her past experiences with deception and betrayal. Then, in a moment that shifts the entire tone, Matt drops the pretense. His voice lowers and he says, "You're right. My name isn't Matt Collins. It's Matthew Harris. I didn't come to Genoa City to start a wellness center. I came because I needed to find someone who ruined my father's life." Sharon's confusion deepens. "Who?" she asks. His answer lands like a blow: Victor Newman. He claims that years ago, Victor destroyed his father's company during a hostile takeover, leaving his family in ruin. He insists he isn't here for revenge, only justice, but Sharon can see the obsession burning behind his calm face. She realizes that Matt's friendship with her was part of his plan, a way to get close to Victor's family, to learn their weaknesses from the inside. The confrontation intensifies when Nick bursts in, having finally received Victor's warning. He demands that Matt stay away from Sharon, but Matt refuses to back down. The tension escalates until Chance arrives with security officers, revealing that Matt has been under quiet surveillance for several days. Sharon, shaken but steady, steps back as Chance takes control, warning Matt that if he doesn't cooperate, things will get worse for him fast. Before being escorted out, Matt turns to Sharon one last time. His expression is oddly calm. "You think you know who the bad guy is," he says quietly. "But one day you'll see Victor the way I do, and then you'll understand why I had to do this." His words leave Sharon visibly unsettled. The final act of the episode is quieter but deeply emotional. Sharon returns to Crimson Lights, where she tries to process everything. She tells Nick she feels foolish for letting her guard down again, but Nick reassures her that she did the right thing, that her instincts saved her this time. Yet the camera lingers on her face as she stares into space, clearly haunted by Matt's final words. Meanwhile, at the Newman Ranch,